and welcome to the front of my bed. So today I wanted to talk about one of the perks of being in a long-distance relationship. More particularly the fact that a long-distance relationship makes you the best version of yourself. There are 5 things that I have worked on during those 2 years and a half on long distance, and I thought they made me a better person, so I just wanted to talk about it. Because a lot of the time I complain about being in a long distance relationship, but it's not only bad. It's like every relationship, you work on yourself for your partner and you find a balance. The first thing I changed was physically. Because you can't see your boyfriend or your girlfriend for quite a long time, at least I really wanted my body to improve. I've been into workouts for like 3 years now, and I've really worked hard to make my body the best version of itself so that I can impress my boyfriend. He's also into working out and things, but also simply because I want to show him that it's not because we're not together that I don't take care of myself. And I don't know, it just helped me at least get motivated, continuing to work out every day and be consistent, because I wanted to be the most beautiful version of myself when I see him again. So that's number 1. The second thing that made me want to improve myself, it depends on your character, I guess, because for me, when I work, when I study, I always want to do it very well, but the fact that you have plans like, oh, in 2 years I want to be living with him, or simply just that you have a call in 2 hours, it really forces you to be very productive in a limited amount of time. And for me, at least, it made me really motivated, and I believe I'm a better version of myself now because I powered through without, of course, getting rid of the quality. The quality stayed the same because I'm a perfectionist. So at least for me, it really made me want to do things fast and productively and well. So yes, long distance really encourages you to work hard until you can finally be together again. The third thing is, I guess it's a long distance relationship thing, but honestly it's also just a relationship thing, even if you are with the person already. It's just that when you're in a relationship, you have to work on yourself to make things work in a couple, correct? And in long distance relationship, it's even more true, more accurate, because long distance is hard, and it makes you have to develop or get rid of your trust issues. You have to get rid of your jealousy. You have to get rid of plenty of things that would not make the long distance relationship possible if you had them. So it really forces you to work on yourself and work on your maybe not your traumas, but some of the things you had in the past that you have to get rid of for a long distance relationship to work. Number 4 is that long distance relationship forces you to communicate effectively. Not only communicate, but I insist, effectively. I guess it sounds logical, and actually in a relationship you have to communicate, but it's even more true for long distance because it's the only way you can have or spend time with your boyfriend or your girlfriend. I guess you can play video games and stuff, but most of the time, if you want to spend time together, you can't go to the mall and have fun drinking bubble tea or whatever. You have to be together, and there's usually not much you can talk about other than your day and your passions and stuff. And so communication becomes really key, and I think long distance relationship really forces you to get better at communicating and being able so to solve problems or solve fights when you're talking, because you can't hug, you can't kiss. I really think that long distance encourages you to communicate and forces you to be effective, so that you avoid miscommunication, so that you avoid hurting the other person. And those are also things that are easy. I mean, not easy. Those are also things that can be applied to a relationship. But because you can't touch, because you can't, let's imagine the love language of someone is touch. If they're in long distance relationship, touch is just not possible. So you have to learn to communicate. I saw someone on TikTok, I think it was, that was saying, when you're in long distance relationship and you can touch, but your love language is touch, you can maybe communicate that you wish you could touch the person. Like, I'm sending you hugs and things like that. And I think it's a great way, but also, again, it's communication. So long distance relationship really forces you to be careful with your words and forces you to understand how important communication is in a couple. And finally, the fifth thing that makes you the best version of yourself is that long distance relationship forces you to be creative. Because you are apart, to keep the spark alive, you are forced to think very hard about your future dates when on camera, but also just when you finally meet. It forces you to think about how you're gonna send a package and simply what you're gonna put in it. Sometimes you have restrictions. I wanted my boyfriend to send me hair color, a specific one that you can find in Japan, but you can't send it, and things like that. And just simply like, how are you gonna make your significant other happy even though you cannot meet? So it really forces you to be creative and find new ways to keep that spark alive. And yeah, I think it's a great thing. Long distance relationship does seem like a pain, and most of the time it is, but you also improve a lot on yourself, and as a couple you grow stronger. And honestly, we've always told each other, my boyfriend and I, that once the long distance would be over, we would be unstoppable. Like, there is no way anybody can stop us when we've done, like, it was supposed to be 2 years long distance, it's probably gonna be 3, but still, like, who can stop us? No one. Talking about the devil. So, in conclusion, even though long distance relationship is difficult, you guys can do it, and you will become a better version of yourself thanks to it. I guess. I mean, I would encourage anyone who is really in love with the person they're with to try long distance relationship, because it makes your couple stronger, and yeah, it simply is a phase that you have to go through, and you'll be so much happier once it's done. I think it's a great experience to have in your life, and it will make you love the person even more if that person is made for you. I hope you have a good day, and I hope that you hang on to your long distance relationship, to your boyfriend or your girlfriend, and I wish you the best of luck. See you! Hello, and welcome to the front of my bed. That's not right. Hello, and welcome to the front of my bed. Yeah, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna go now.